You see, when God is alive in you, when the river of God is consuming every area of your life, even the bitter places become fresh. Welcome to the third part of this prophetic illustration in Ezekiel 47 chapter around what the new life in God is supposed to look like. We understood in week 1 that it's not supposed to be contained in a church. It's supposed to be felt in the community, in your life, felt by your friends and loved ones. In the second part, we talked about the levels of consecration. In other words, the more we experience God is based on our capacity. And our capacity to experience God is based on our consecration, or how much of our life is given over to God. If you missed either week 1 or week 2, you can find the link on my YouTube page or at adamdurso.com so that you can go back and track along with us now in week 3. What does it look like as Ezekiel begins to demonstrate the impact of the river of God overflowing? He says, when I looked around, I saw that on the bank of the river, there are a great number of trees on each side. And when the water flows into the sea, the water there becomes fresh. I want to stop there for a second. You see, when God is alive in you, when the river of God is consuming every area of your life, even the bitter places become fresh. Let me tell you something. Over the last 25 years, this is my 25th year of ministry, I have had moments when I look back that could have caused me to become bitter. I could have looked at those situations and the pain, the difficulty, what people said about me, what they accused me of, the things that could have riled me up inside. And somehow I would have looked at it, could have caused me to become bitter. But I learned something in God. If you don't allow your circumstance to cause you to become bitter, it will cause you to become better. You see, even in those difficulties, I was able to say, God, I can still see your leading, your directing. And when I couldn't see his hand, I could trust his character. When the river of God is flowing in your life, it doesn't mean that every day and what everybody says and the difficulty you go through always feel good. We just understand that it all comes with a purpose. That on the other side of what I'm going through, God, you're going to take even the bitter waters and make them fresh. Even the places of pain, you're going to make sweet. That's why Joseph was able to declare, God, you even blessed me in the land of my suffering. My brother, my sister, no matter what you're facing and what you're going through, even the painful places can become places where God can restore and refresh. The very places of difficulty can be the places that God makes you stronger for the next season he has prepared for you already. And then the Bible says that in that place, there's the spreading of nets. It is the literal demonstration. It's the illustration of the prophet saying, when God is at work, the spreading of nets symbolizes the spreading of the gospel. He told the disciples, I'm going to make you fishers of men. And there's fish of many kinds there. It's diversity. It's not one kind. God didn't come for one kind of people. He came for everyone. God so loved the world that he gave his son. The world, that's everyone. And when your life is filled with the river and life of God, here's what I promise you. When you're going through difficult times and the peace of God and the joy of God and the strength of God are evident in you, people are going to ask, what is it? Why didn't you crumble? Why didn't you give up? Why didn't you throw in the towel? And you're going to have the opportunity to share with them about this new life in God. Literally, Ezekiel 47 is a picture of the river of God, the new life of God after the resurrection of Jesus, so that even the bitter places become sweet. So that many who see and hear and witness your life and mine will come to know the same Jesus we have found. God bless you.